Hi, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So, the message of today is coming forward in the essence of guidance and prophecy. There's this energy, as I pull the overall energy of the reading from the fern alder. This is a nature This is a message from nature, right? And so, with the fern alder being here, this is that energy of pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities that are coming forth to you from nature. The fern altar is that energy that speaks of balance. Balance of your masculine and your feminine, balance of your physical identity as well as integrating it with your spiritual identity. Okay. And so some of the key words when it comes to the fern alder, which is card number 3, is guidance, prophecy, divination, strength, spiritual protection, and balance between the masculine and the feminine. Okay. So with this fern alder being here, it's like some of you are receiving the guidance and having the strength when it comes to something you're working on, something you're collaborating with others with. Some of you are looking to have the strength in order to implement and build something. But for some of you, there may be disputes, is what I'm getting with this 3 of Pentacles. So this is where the energy of finding the balance comes in. Balancing between your masculine, and divine feminine energy, which we all have both of, right? So it's like, are you being too assertive with your actions, with your words? Are you being intuitive enough to find ways to agree to disagree, but still come to a solution that benefits all that are collaborating together? Okay. So this is the energy that's coming up. It's about teamwork, making the dream work. So for some of you, this is what you're intending to do. You were having this energy, or this is the encouragement for you to update your intentions towards teamwork, your intentions towards collaboration, your intentions on what you're implementing and building as a team. For some of you, this is also giving the strength for you to assert your plans. The fern alder is deeply connected to prophecy. So there's something I'm getting more on a very spiritual nature. Yeah, something that's going to bring in justice for many of you. As you're balancing your divine masculine, divine feminine, you're wanting to be fair, but still have clarity in what it is that you're building. Creating balance between materially what you want to accomplish, but also having it be balanced with what and who you are spiritually. For many of you, this has to do with bringing justice to your spiritual lineage. There's information and support that is here for you. For some of you, this balance about this teamwork is coming to you in your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams and record the wisdom that you're receiving from your dreams. Okay, yeah. Hangman here. Some of you are not sure how to completely speak your truth, bring clarity to a situation. Some of you have taken a pause, but this is a good pause to bring in the balance that's necessary because it's time to let go as you update your intentions, right? So you're letting go of things you've thought of in a certain way. I get this energy that some of you are more enlightened. You've moved into this era of more enlightenment. You have a new perspective. You're able to view things differently, but you still don't want to feel like you're the sacrifice when it comes to this teamwork. So there's this energy of asserting your plans. For some of you, to not be too unbalanced in your masculine energy, there is this guidance to reconnect to your own ancestors and your spiritual lineage for guidance with this hangman that I'm getting here. Take this pause to connect with your ancestors. Take this pause to seek the enlightenment that you need as things are changing and you're releasing, to create this teamwork. Some of you are not sure completely of some of the ones you're working with. Some of them, I get this energy, feel like are very aggressive. But this is the encouragement from you to work from your own inner sense of knowing. So tap into your inner knowing. Tap into the authority that you have. Trust your feelings, trust your thoughts, trust your visions. For some of you, when it comes to this teamwork, this collaboration, there's also this energy to like walk the middle path. And when I say walk the middle path, you don't want to be so extreme to the left and okay, so you can be very extreme to the left or the right. And when I say the left or the right, it can be masculine, it can be feminine, it can be your aggression, or it can be you being too passive. You do have something to contribute to this teamwork, to this team, right? But in the essence of contributing, you it's like okay, you don't want to be the judge, jury, and executioner, right? You want to find a way to be, again, I come back to being fair, but also having things be fair to you. So tell, what is this teamwork? What is this? What is this about? What is this? Let me see if we can get something. What is this teamwork? And returning to the middle path to create more balance. What is this teamwork about? What is the guidance when it comes to this teamwork? What is teamwork? Something about cause and effect here as well. What is this teamwork? So with this cause and effect, it's like some of you don't trust. Trust. I keep hearing trust. Trust is big here. For some of you, you openly, freely gave your trust to some others. And it's like the trust was freely given in the beginning, and it made you feel like you sacrificed something by trusting others so easily. And now it's like you don't want to trust so easily. Now you're in this energy of having them earn your trust. That's for someone. Take it as it resonates. And this is a part of that updating your intentions, about asserting your plans. Because before you were very trusting that others had your best interest at heart. And you found out, no, not necessarily. You would have to be the person. And this is where self-love comes in. You're the person that has to, I just heard, stand on business. So come to the table with what you offer, but not in such a manner in where you're like my way or the highway, because that doesn't benefit anyone. Okay, what are your messages for this reading? Okay, nothing from this one. Okay, let's see. What else do you have for this reading? What else do you have for this reading? In this essence of creating a bridge, it's like a bridge where, what? I just heard some people, some people burned the bridge with you, and now they're wanting to be in collaboration with you. But there's also this energy of being on a higher timeline. Something about communication and creativity. Insight about communication and creativity. Insight to clear up any confusion about communication. So communication in a creative way to clear up, Seven of Cups here, any confusion, any illusions about the bridges that were burned, about the choices that were made. Because many of you now are more in touch with your spiritual identity. You're not searching for the purpose. Like you're not in any confusion when it comes to your purpose, who you are, and what you bring to the team. And so it's like anyone coming with any confusion, any illusion is not an option. You've gone through the spiritual enlightenment. Card number 7 here, 7 of Cups, right? You see that 7. To bring balance to this situation. You're not wishful thinking. It's like you already know that this thing is going to happen, that you're building something. For some of you, something new. For some of you, you're elevating something that you already have a foundation to. And for some of you, you've just been listening and waiting. And you don't feel the need to rush anything because the rushing is what creates the illusion. So you're listening and you're waiting for the information that you seek from the divine, that you seek from these team members, so that you can build a bridge that is sturdy, that is able to allow not just yourself to cross, but others to cross as well, where there's balance between the ego desires and the soul aspirations. Not just all in your ego too far to the left, not just in your logical thinking too far to the left, but also bringing in the communication and the creativity that reign, that connect with the soul and what your soul is aspiring to do. So this is that energy of soul family coming together, working together. Those of you, I heard someone say vibe with your tribe. So some of you are now coming in like, okay, I'm only really wanting to vibe with my tribe. If you're coming and you're too aggressive or you're too not wanting to do the work when work needs to be done, whether it's shadow work, healing work, whatever it is that's needed for the team. Everyone has their strengths. What I'm getting here is everyone has their strengths and their weaknesses, right? So honor your strengths. And for some of you, you come from this lineage where they back you. Like your spiritual protection is on fleek, but it's not even just about the protection. It's more about the guidance of it all. So that's where that energy came from, of connecting with your ancestors, your lineage, for this guidance. For some of you, they've already set a foundation. It's just bringing the balance back to it. so that you can stand in your truth. What do we have here? For some of you, to heal your body, we have intermittent fasting here. 6 and 1, bringing harmony and balance back to this new beginning. The intermittent fasting can help you to detox as you're healing yourself. You heal what's happening with this group for some of you. For some of you, this is going to assist you because as your body has this inbuilt intelligence, it helps you see through any confusion. So it's like just as you would detox your body, you may want to detox the actions that are taken within this group. Anything else for this? What does that have to do with this? What other messages do you have for this reading? Your body has inbuilt intelligence. Some of you may be connecting with others that are like, I'm hearing holistic healing. Like this is going to be the teamwork. And some of you, wow, okay. Okay, this is a new journey for some of you. This is very specific. This isn't for everyone, so take it as it resonates. So some of you have been looking to be more holistic with your eating, drinking, with the foods you intake, with your lifestyle, right? Even the things you put on your body, on your face, right? And for some of you, I get this energy that intermittent fasting has been your first step. So you're learning new techniques about certain things to holistically heal yourself. Some of you are, because you're new to this health thing or holistic healing, okay, it's not very clear to you, 7 of Cups, of how to take all of the steps. But there is this energy of teamwork where some of you are going to find those you're able to work together with. Some who already have gone this path that you've gone. And this is the bridge that some have built for you to be able to cross over into it so that you can also share your experiences for others. There's also something here about, especially when it comes to the wisdom that you're receiving. You have your own inbuilt intelligence. So we have the Black Library here, right? The Black Library speaks of not believing everything you read in a book. So I'm going to stay with this line of thinking when it comes to health, because what I'm seeing is the what's it called? The food table. You remember it had like bread in one category and then fruits and vegetables and then something else and something else, right? And for the longest time, like milk, dairy, meats, poultry, things like that, right? And for the longest time when you went to school, they told you should have 3 meals a day. And they had this food table, right? And they said, this is the way that you should eat. But as that was written, we're learning that actually that may not have been the best way to work with your inbuilt healing that your body has naturally. 3 meals a day may work for some, but it's coming to the wisdom now that even though that was written in a book, that some are of a different school of thinking. Some people do the intermittent fasting where they, I think, like skip breakfast and eat like lunch and dinner, or some people are down to 1 meal a day. So this is that not believing everything you read. For those of you who are also connecting with others, because there's something like esoteric about this as well. Everything that's been written in a book doesn't always mean it's true because it's written in a book. It's sometimes just written from the author's perspective. Okay? Doesn't necessarily make it true because you read it in a book. Take that as it resonates, okay? And okay, I'm gonna say it. And it doesn't. And today, with AI, almost anyone can write a book, is what I just heard. Okay. But you have to connect with your own inbuilt intelligence or your intuition. See, and here's something else, that be assertive. We were talking about that when it came to the teamwork. Some of you have been like, I'm getting like sitting at the back of the, I see this image of someone like a conference room, right? And there's a bunch of speakers there, a bunch of others, team members, right? And someone sitting in the back of the room, even though what they have to offer could really bring the group together or bridge the idea or set a firm foundation for things to be implemented, they're sitting quietly in the back of the room. And this says, you're a valuable person. Stand up for yourself in a quiet, loving way. So you don't have to be the loudest person in the room, but it is still okay to speak your piece, right? What you have to bring to the team does matter. So you don't have to sit in the corner. You can allow your dreams to flow. You can follow your dreams. Don't give up. If something makes you happy, then do it. So I also get this energy that some of you following your dream is building, like this could be, because we have the intermittent fasting here, for some of you, your dream is to like assist others with their healing, with their holistic way of living. That's for some of you. Take it as it resonates. That's not for everyone. And for some of you, you feel like this is a part of what you came to do. Like it's one of your soul's aspiration. But you've been sitting and listening and waiting and sitting and listening and waiting. And it's like you're being encouraged now to go forward. Be assertive, not aggressive, but assertive. For you to connect with your purpose, look to what brings you joy. And if you're not sure, then experiment. Some of you are experimenting with things on a health level. This is for some. For some of you, you realize that you have many options, many opportunities, but it's just been wishful thinking for a while. And now it's time for you to go ahead and make a choice. What do you have for this reading? What do you have for this reading? Okay. We have the Patriarch with Unapologetic here. Card number 4. So some of you are bringing stability. And Father God with the Radical Truth here as well. Card number 43, 7. 4, 6, and 7 is very big with the numbers today. 4, 6, and 7. Oh, please. Okay, so with the Patriarch and Unapologetic, card number 4 here. This says you will achieve what you have set out to do. The Patriarch sets you up to remind you that you are a leader of your own life. Things are more stable and secure than you think. Your fears are lying to you. You have the wisdom that the situation requires. See, many of you have the wisdom that the situation requires. This ancestor may also come forward when the authoritative energy around you is overpowering you. That's that image I said I saw of someone sitting back in the corner and you're not speaking up. Yet you have the wisdom that the situation requires. Okay? So this ancestor, and then that was that energy of connecting to your ancestral lineage, because this ancestor, for some of you, a father figure with the patriarch here, this ancestor is coming forward because there is an authoritative energy in your presence, in your energy field, in this team that is around you, that is overpowering you. But my dear ones, stand up straight and own your power. The patriarch shows up as an elder chief. The patriarch is a calm, experienced, and ambitious leader with loving and supportive divine masculine energy. The paternal ancestor can be seen as assertive or aggressive depending on the viewpoint. The ancestral medicine act as if you are regal. That's like royalty. Act as if you are powerful. Act as if you are wise. This is a different frequency than fake it till you make it. So you don't have to be a part of the team like you're faking it till you make it. No. Know that this is in your lineage. Tap into that energy and own it. Okay? And so you don't need to fake anything. Your arteries, your bones remember the royalty that is in your DNA. So the declaration for this is, I owe no apology for walking in my power. I owe no apology for walking in my power. So some of you are very powerful beings, and I'm getting this honestly is for many of you on a spiritual level, but you haven't stepped up to your spiritual authority. Some of you may have come out of a phase where there's been a lot of illusions and confusion and very assertive, authoritative energies around you. With the Father God here in Radical Truth, card number 43, those energies, they may have been dishonest or creating confusion around you. And we have the Seven of Swords, right? So this is why it's time for the Radical Truth. That's why this energy is showing up here. Because those authoritative, aggressive energies may have been creating dishonesty and confusion around you. But there's an old saying, the truth will prevail. And so many of you, or as the grandmothers used to say, what's done in the dark will soon come to light. Many of you are coming out of this darkness, this illusion, this confusion, and you're stepping into the radical truth. You're not only stepping in the radical truth, you're walking in truth, you're speaking truth, you're all about the truth. And it's like you don't want anyone on your team that can't stand in their truth, that can't speak the truth, that come with confusion, that come with illusions, that don't regard you because they feel like they got a ton of opportunities. It's like, take one of those other opportunities because you're bringing the team down. With your dishonesty, your illusions, and your confusions, it's like really at the end of the day, ain't nobody got time for that. Stand in your truth, know your truth, speak your truth, be about truth, walk in truth. So what do you believe to be true? This ancestral energy is focused on righting wrongs and doing the just thing. That's why we had the Justice card come out here. Right? Making things fair. doing the just thing. It is self-compassionate to be truthful with yourself. It is courageous to be truthful with others. See, not just with yourself, but with others. If you root yourself in the truth, you cannot fail. That's what creates a firm foundation. One of the pillars, and I'm seeing like a Four of Wands, is truth. Another is integrity. Ancestral memory. Father God shows up as Olophan, the omnipresent, omnipotent incarnation of Supreme God in the Yoruba religion. He is just ruler. He is the just ruler of heaven and earth. The ancestral medicine is allowing yourself to be authentic. Allowing yourself to be authentic is a privilege denied to many who have came before you. How can you be more of yourself? Are you willing to drop the mask at home and in the rest of your life? The correspondence to this energy is Jupiter. You're able to expand in your truth, in your integrity, in who you are. And the declaration is, I keep it real. I keep it real. Okay? And so let me grab some crystal cards and we'll wrap this up. What is the crystal for this reading? To assist the collective with keeping it real, standing in their truth, not creating illusions. Thank you. We have the carnelian. The carnelian is all about the sacral chakra. Hold on, let me grab that. That was actually amber. So amber is that crystal that's not really a crystal because it is actually tree sap. Crystallized, fossilized tree sap. But it's one of those things that has been here as long as the trees have. And there are some trees that, I think the trees were here before some of us humans, right? So anyway, with the amber crystal being here, this connects you to Mother Earth. This is also a crystal because of its warm, fiery color, right? If you see, it's very fiery. That's what gave me the sacral chakra energy. But it's that energy that brings in peacefulness. It brings in an inner warmth. It helps you to ground your energy by connecting to Mother Earth. Energy that allows you to look inward, to tap into your inner peace, to release any distorted feminine energy, whether you're a man or a woman, so that you can tap into those who are compatible with you. Compatibility here. Compatibility when it comes to dating or in business when it creating teamwork where you can have self-respect, honoring yourself as you work with others, but also having a balance, yin and yang. The balance of your masculine and your feminine. The balance of being assertive as well as knowing when to allow others to take the lead so that you can create this abundance but still knowing your worth. That's also a very abundant energy where you're not afraid to stand in your truth, speak your truth, know your truth, live in your truth. Okay, so that has been today's reading. I want to thank you guys for joining me, Tone Star, here with Tone Star Enterprises. Don't believe everything you read. Be okay with asserting yourself, standing in your truth, living in your truth, keeping it real, right? Keeping it real. If you don't want something or someone, it's okay to say you don't want something or someone. Move towards what actually gives you joy and makes you happy. Move towards what allows you to follow your dreams. And know that you're never alone. You have ancestors that walk with you, that guide you, that will support you. And when the scales feel like they're becoming unbalanced and someone spiritually, because what I got from that was like someone spiritually bullying someone, do know that your ancestors are there and they're like, just say the word, is what I just heard. Just say the word. So we want to be respectful of people, just as you wouldn't bully someone in the physical. And if you would, watch that. But if you wouldn't bully someone in the physical, then don't do it when it comes to the spiritual as well. Okay? That's today's message. Thank you for joining me. Always shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you are still amongst the stars. And always, always, always let your light shine bright. Thank you for joining me.